1, 2, 3, 4. How many witches are at the door? I see you. Hello and welcome back to Eriecovenant. So, I did want to say, sorry, my past few videos have been kind of plain and boring, as far as the scenery. I haven't been feeling good, and I've been redoing my altar. I'm not even going to show you right now because I kind of, just doing some things with it, painting, carving some sigils and other things. So yeah, deal with it. All right, so welcome. And I have seen arguments, debates, and a wide topic right now regarding the Crossroads, Katelyn's death, and different deities, kind of the battle of who owns the Crossroads argument online, the ignorance. Okay, so I thought, well, I've talked about the Crossroads before, but let's really kind of debunk this and get into the Crossroads and liminal deities. And let's talk a bit about that and kind of explore different deities and elements of the Crossroads, what it consists of, how it's used in witchcraft, and how it is just not for one path, guys. Not just one deity dwells over that. Not just one spirit is there, and it is not just deities that dwell at the Crossroads. Okay, so that argument there, ignorance. If you cannot pick up a book or Google, never mind. I'll keep that to myself. That's what I'm here for, right? So let's get into it. Alright, so a liminal deity is a god or a goddess that presides over thresholds, gateways, doorways, and the crossroads. Or doorways, I like to call it. These entities have the ability to cross these gateways between life and death and other realms and balance between them. I am going to use Hecate for an example here, okay? She resides in the underworld, yet can ascend and descend freely through these gateways, and she guards the three-way crossroads, keeper of keys, right? But there are many spirits and deities associated with the crossroads from many cultures and paths. So all these paths fighting over it, guys. One, we're all equal at the crossroads. If you follow traditionally and lore and, research a bit more in depth about this, every path, every person, every spirit comes equal at the crossroads. So we can't even argue over whose deity has domain over them, because anyway. So I'm going to name off a few paths here, and there are so many deities that actually do dwell over the crossroads or, preside over them. So it would be shorter to just kind of read you guys the paths and cultures that have deities or spirits that preside here than to name off all the deities. I'll let you guys, perform your own research if you are interested in that. So you have Greek deities, Roman, Norse, Baltic, Chinese, Korean, Shinto, Hindu, African, and Native American. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Hecate, Legba, and Elegua, popular crossroads deities, but like we discussed, there are many. The crossroads are an ancient part of witchcraft. It represents union, joining of energies, time, space, and realms, hence why we are all equal at the crossroads. Also associated with the elements and nature spirits, a place where realms meet. So not only do you have nature spirits and deities here, you have to understand the dead also dwell here. These are multiple accessed realms and energies that you can get at the crossroads. So if you, for example, were to dispose or create something at the crossroads, that energy is kind of being scattered along there. So the crossroads is a charged magical space. Offerings, spells, rituals are done there. Some practitioners have encountered fae, demons, and other entities that dwell within them. According to lore, witches gathered at the crossroads or created sacred thresholds for Sabbats. Necromancy and sacrificial rituals were common in lore, as well as now or these days. Maybe it's not so common now. I'd hope not. I don't condone it, guys. I don't condone it. Some have, necromancy I do, of course, but just be careful when it comes to sacrifice, guys. Some have claimed evil spirits have attacked them at the crossroads, and some say you can evade an attack by running into the crossroads from a mythological creature or an entity. The crossroads mean between worlds or nowhere and everywhere. I kind of like that idea. You can stand at a crossroads or in a threshold and be nowhere and everywhere. There's beauty in that. The oldest text that I could really find about the crossroads and deities is like the 11th century, where Odin was honored at the crossroads, and then in Greek and Roman practice. In the UK, there was a tradition of burying suicide victims and criminals at the crossroads, unfit for Christian burial. There are many stories of people summoning deities and making pacts at the crossroads, or trying to sell one's soul. The point is, the crossroads are a sacred gateway and a balance between worlds, or where the different worlds and spirits can touch, where we can access under the right practice and care. You should always have protection in place, but the crossroads is no exception. You are dealing with powerful spirits, deities, and gateways. You do not have to go and sit at an intersection. You can create a crossroads or gateway at home. We see examples of that in some sigils and seals, but even your doorway, or you can create your own crossroads. With all this being said, Katelyn, the girl who recently passed as a result of what appeared to be her trying to summon Legba, but others believe that she summoned a different entity. That can happen. Rest her soul in the goddess's bosom, though. I believe as well that she summoned a spirit posing as Legba, and it was not a good spirit. A lot of these masked spirits, as I like to call them, the pretenders, are what we will talk about next time in my next video. Always be safe and wise, guys, especially in witchcraft, and know what you're doing and who you are working with. Don't let ego kill you. Research, plan, research more to back your plan up, then execute it. Too much work? Don't practice witchcraft. Don't know what to tell you. The crossroads, sabbats, rituals, and spells are operating energies. Know that energy and what you are dealing with. That's all, guys. Okay? I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button. Okay? We're going to do some cool witchy stuff. And much love. I will see you next time.